Hey guys, welcome back once again. This is just something that I want to discuss with you guys and just bring to your attention. In the sense that I've noticed since Kai Havertz got back into the team, we've more or less played a 4-4-2 formation. In the sense that we've gone back to the old days, right? To the old days of Didier Drogba, Nicolas Anelka, the old days of Dennis Beckham, Thierry Henry, where you have two men up front and they share the role, right? In the last 10 to 15 years, the evolution of center forward and the role and the job of a center forward has become more and more difficult. Maybe that is one of the reasons why we've outsourced the roles and goal responsibility of center forward to the wingers. Because in the last 10 years, there's been a trend of wingers getting a lot of goals in world football, which was never what you would compare to the likes of David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Luis Figo back in the days. They don't get a lot of goals. But now in the last 10 years, we had Neymar, 40, 50 goals season, Kylian Mbappe playing from the wing, 40, 50 goals a season, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafinha recently, Mo Salah consistently in the Premier League. But bringing back this system, which we've played a variation of it in 2023-2024 with Martin Ødegaard and Kai Havertz, right? We played a variation of the 4-4-2 in that particular season. And I wholeheartedly believe that was the most successful period in terms of dominance, control, defensive prowess, good stability in the midfield. You have Partey, Declan Rice in midfield sitting. Typically, you have Rice joining the attack too. Then you have Ødegaard with Kai Havertz playing a 4-4-2 press. We press a lot. We press the opposition. We get the turnovers. We counter press with Declan Rice, and Thomas Partey sits in that base. That was the season we had, I think, 18 Premier League games, 16 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss against Aston Villa, which denied us the opportunity to win the league by just 2 points, right? Just one game turnaround was the reason we didn't win the league that season. But that, for me, that was the best, most dominant, most controlled, most like incredible period under Arteta. Now, this season, for the first time, we've tried this kind of 4-4-2 with, I think we tried the best performance we've played this season, in my opinion, are performances whereby we've had Eze and Mikel Merino as more like a two, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think we had that against Bayern Munich. We're pretty impressive in that game. We had that same formation against Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby with Eze coming up with a hat trick. And now, this period where we've installed Kai back into the team, we're seeing that same formation with Kai partnering up with Viktor Gyökeres. And what that means is when we are out of possession, we press in a 4-4-2. Kai presses from the front with Victor. And it also gives us a kind of it makes the roles easier, right? It doesn't like Zubimendi and Rice just know this is our job in this central space. We don't have to do anything else. We don't have to worry about or creating this, doing this. Our job is pick up the ball, defend, get the ball to the wingers, get the ball to attackers. Simple. When we have at least this season, some of the issues I've seen recently since Ødegaard got back into the team, and this doesn't mean that, oh, I'm scapegoating Ødegaard. No, I don't like that. I don't want that. What I'm saying is, whenever Ødegaard plays, we play in this flat-footed midfield three because now some of the on-the-ball responsibility that Rice and Martin Zubimendi will typically have, we're going to outsource that to Ødegaard. So typically in that kind of situation, what is happening is Ødegaard drops deep, and now Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice would have to take up different position, which also means that our rest defense is off. That means when we're being transitioned against, there's a high chance that we tend to concede goals, right? So we've gone back to what gave us a most stable situation beginning of the season with Eze and Gyökeres, or Eze and Mikel Merino, and now we're back with Gyökeres and Kai Havertz, two players who can press for days, who have the energy, the strength to press, to run, and also having Havertz in that centre forward position means that we're outsourcing the long balls, right? Typically, we'll go straight to Gyökeres, but he's particularly adept at fighting defenders, getting them off the run and stuff like that. But he's not adept at bringing the ball under control, linking up the play, getting people into the game. I think right now Havertz looks like the best fit for that role. If that is the position we're going to be playing moving on, I don't know where Eze and Ødegaard will play. But at this point of the season, we're getting to the point of the season where we need to decide on our starting 11, right? The last 10 games of the season is upon us. We need to navigate this weird situation we're in with the with the fact that we're in multiple competitions, which means there's still going to be ample amount of games for most of our players. But we need to navigate correctly what our starting 11 is going to be. We need Bukayo Saka to get back fit. I'm thinking Martinelli is showing me some sign that he might be the guy. He might be the guy on that left-hand side recently, or even the right-hand side. He's been doing a very good job because it also simplifies his game in that when you're on the right-hand side, you can only do two things. One, beat your guy, go to the byline, cross. And it was pretty impressive against Leeds and even his cameo in the last game. So this 4-4-2 formation might be something that we need to explore fully. Eze is pretty good in this formation because he's a shoot on sight kind of player. He creates that space and shoots left foot, right foot, as we know this season. But we need the output from the players, and whatever, maybe by mistake or by chance, or maybe Arteta has had this plan all season. It's just that because our players have not been fit, we haven't been able to get the opportunity to see it. 4-4-2 gives the opportunity to play two strikers because we have three strikers fit right now. But I'm loving the variation and the fact that we're going back to past systems and systems that has worked in the past, and we're getting the very best out of Kai and Viktor Gyökeres. So what do you guys think? Do you think this will get Ødegaard out of the team? I know some Arsenal fans want Ødegaard out of the team, but is our metronome. But we've got another metronome in Martin Zubimendi. So does Zubimendi and Ødegaard's game overlap too much and create other problem in other areas? Do we need to try Kai Havertz? Because we haven't seen Kai Havertz play as a centre forward with Ødegaard, which worked magnificently 2 seasons ago. So Mikel has a lot of options. He has a lot of tools, and this 4-4-2 formation is also a welcome addition to our artillery. Anyway, thanks for the video. It's gonna be a short one. Like the content, subscribe, and thank you. Stay blessed.